Well, finding childcare we know can be difficult. That's why Minnesota daycares closed down on this day without childcare, hoping to show what could happen if providers don't get the state funding they need.
And Northern News Now's Isabella Zadra stopped by a Duluth rally today, hearing from organizers and parents.
Childcare workers do one of the hardest jobs for some of the lowest wages in our state.
Childcare should be publicly funded like schools.
We are not babysitters, we are qualified educators.
Families across Minnesota are finding themselves in similar situations when it comes to child care. They say there's not enough of it and it's too expensive.
Let's bring those topics to action. Like, what do we do to make this better, not just for ourselves, but for the future families?
Jordan Nicknan is a mom who's lucky to find daycare for her son, but she knows it's not always that easy and wanted to help any way that she could. So she joined a rally on Monday, bringing awareness to issues in the child care system.
It affects all of us, and that's why our grocery stores are lacking employees, our gas stations, our police department, our hospitals, because when parents don't have access to child care, they can't go to work.
Courtney Greiner is a community organizer for the organization's Kids Count on Us. She also owns her own child care center, Esco Minis. They're asking lawmakers for more state funding, especially for early child care. One of the proposed bills at the state capitol would cap child care costs at 7% of the family's annual income.
We could charge the true cost of care at our child care centers, and it wouldn't have negative impact on our families. So we could pay our teachers, we could run our business like a business, and the state would be subsidizing it.
In Duluth, Isabella Zadra, Northern News Now.
Isabella, thank you. Although Minnesota providers hosted their day without childcare today, the event will be going on nationwide May 12th, including right here once again in our region.